Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some plans that I have to start decorating for fall. I'm super excited. It is my favorite time of the year to decorate for fall, and then after those 3 months I decorate for winter. So my room right now, I decorated this way incorporating a little bit of Disney items that I got from our trip last December. We really loved our family vacation to Disney World in Florida. And so I got a lot of little items from there, like my Winnie the Pooh, and then of course these fairy tale princess books, journals, loungefly bags, um, just various items like the Munchlings. And I wanted to incorporate those in my bedroom to make my bedroom feel more jolly and cute and whimsical and you know, just very fairy tale and fun like. So I've had those items up for quite some time, actually probably since January, of this year. So it's been almost the entire year. We're already in August. And I do have some plans now to decorate for fall. So I'm really excited. This photo right here, it's so gorgeous. It is going to be the one piece that I'm kind of like heartbroken that I'm taking down. I may find another place to place it in the house. I haven't yet come to the conclusion of where I'm going to be placing it, but for now it is going to be taken down. I haven't yet decided about the lavender plants that I got to match it. They may stay, they may come down. More than likely they're coming down because I do want to bring in a lot of farm-like items, a lot of orange greenery, a lot of really pretty harvest colors into my bedroom. So right now, the way my bedroom is decorated, I have to say it hasn't been my favorite style. I did put this this glass to the left. There's a glass like a console table or an end table, and it's not my favorite piece. I am going to be moving that piece out, and I'm going to put another black table like that one right there by the window. But I'm going to put a longer table right here, a black one. The one I had there previously, before the transition. And I'm really excited. I am really excited because I am like, you know, I have a farmhouse style, and we live near a bunch of farms. We're in Texas, and so we live near a bunch of different farms in our neighborhood, around our neighborhood. And so I'm really excited to have that style back because that's, you know, who I am. And I do feel like it plays very well with my bedroom and just our lifestyle in general. These cute little munchlings are going to be coming down. I am going to put away my bedding, my floral bedding for, you know, for springtime. And so I'm really excited because although this is cute, I am really excited to have those fall, beautiful autumn hues all around me. It's going to give like a really cozy, warm look and feel. And just the overall warmer colors, I think, are going to be super cozy and aesthetically pleasing, and just, you know, soothing for me and my husband. We both gravitate to colors like that. And so I'm going to go ahead and share with y'all the rest of the house because, of course, my whole house is going to have the transition. So I may not get to show y'all all of the rooms right now because it's more of a, you know, my children are here. They all like their privacy. So I'm going to show y'all what I can so that you can get a feel for exactly how the house looks before and how it's going to look after. And of course, you can see my room needs a lot of, you know, touch-ups because it's doesn't have a lot going on right now. This is one of my shelves in here, and it has my wish jar and the little teapots. Those are from my great grandma. Excuse me. And then the little white rabbit from Disney World, and that's a Nuimo. These little teapots are my only heirloom that I have from my family. Most of the items that I have, I'm going to be sharing with y'all, that I'm going to be taking out during the fall, are going to be pieces that I've had throughout the years. So this is when you come out of my bedroom into the foyer. You're going to see that this is the entrance to my home, and I have very pale coloring. It's like a very pale walls, and I have florals up, the wreath for the springtime, and then there's my little llamas. So all of that's coming down. All of that is coming down. And then right here is, I love to decorate on this wall because this is the entrance wall. So as you can see, my daughter, she likes to put all her school belongings and books on this little bench, and so that's going to be moved. And right now I have it decorated for springtime. So this is kind of my spring and summer. I left that up for the summer. And my bookcases, I honestly love these pieces. I'm not going to be changing these. I got these from Living Spaces, and several items on these bookcases are from Living Spaces, like the wheelbarrow and then the two pigs with the wings. So a lot of these items are going to be staying there. Most of those items I don't change, but I do put up a lot of fall decor around them. As you can see, the living room is very neutral and very, I would say it's very minimal right now. I do decorate a lot for the fall, so I do like to put out a lot of items in the fall. I like to have a lot of fun, and I kind of put a little bit less during the Christmas season. During the winter, I put a little bit less, and then definitely during spring, I do even less than that, a big difference less than winter. And then in the summer, I basically slap some pillows on there, and that's about it. I don't do a lot for summer. I honestly tend to get tired of heavy decor. So although I do put a lot of, I go all out for fall and then almost for winter, I think I pretty much go out for both of those, but I do tend to get a little claustrophobic after it's all done. So I do tend to die out during the rest of the seasons. And so what you're seeing right now is very minimal, almost nothing. I left a wreath up there. So sometimes I replace the signs, but home is our happy place. That's a stayer. It's not going to go anywhere. The one in the middle, it says "Bless Our Home," and it has some beautiful cotton, like 3D cotton in there. That's gonna stay. This one is very sentimental to me. So although I do have it says, "I can still remember the day I prayed for all the things I have now." So I really love what it says. I may move it, but I do have a fall sign that we like to put there in that area. All the pillows I get from Kirkland's. I usually get most of my pillows from Kirkland's. I'm going to keep some of those larger pillows and then just replace the small decorative pillows. And I am going to definitely change this console and make it something. I want something charming and sweet and, I just want something nice right here. I don't want something as simple as what it is now. These cotton stems, they're very sentimental to me because they remind me of my father. Me and my father are not very close. We've had a great deal of differences throughout the years, and so we're not very close. But I remember him telling me how he grew up, and he grew up very different from how I grew up, and how different my kids grow up. And he had a very different childhood with his family. They would travel to different places to help people, whether they were picking fruit or picking cotton, or whatever the job was. They were very young, and they would be working all summer long on these farms or on these properties for minimal wages. And his parents, my father's parents, would take him there to do all this very difficult labor. And as a child, you don't think of little children. It's not common that little children do things like that nowadays from where I am. But he would talk about how his hands would be cut up or bloody sometimes, or he would, be exhausted and hungry, and they would have to just eat what was given to them, or what was maybe there at the place that they were at the property. If they had oranges, then they would give them oranges for lunch, and that's what they had. So my father always told me, don't count on anybody else, don't depend on anyone like a partner. You always work yourself, you always work for what you want, and you rely on yourself. If you want something, you get it. So I do have that, and that is very sentimental to me. It does remind me that there's always people living harder than us. There's always people in more difficult situations. It can always be harder than what it is now. Even if we go through hard times, those hard times are going to pass, and we're going to get through them. And so I really do like to have that there. It kind of reminds me of, how my parents grew up, how my father grew up, and my mom had her own hardships as well. And I do appreciate, what they've taught me, how to prepare things for myself, how to work for myself, and how to depend on myself and just rely on myself to make sure that I have the life that I want, or that I'm working towards the life that I want. So yeah, we'll see. We might leave them there, or I might move them. But oh, that's my walking pad, guys. I usually try to walk at least a mile and a mile and a half a day every morning before I go to work, or before I take my daughter to school. And it gets exhausting sometimes, but it makes you feel wonderful. It makes me feel so amazing. So I know I'm not going to be able to keep it there. I might try it. I really don't know. It takes up a lot of space, and it takes up a lot of my decorating space, but it is essential to my life, and I need to walk. I do work from home, so I don't get out a lot and walk. So I really do need that to, maintain my health. So here in the kitchen, as you can see, my kitchen is very minimal. We just had Cobb salad for dinner, so you may see some things here and there, but I apologize. Right now, I don't have much out in my kitchen. It's a dark kitchen with a white background, so I do really like that cream on black, just like I have throughout the whole house. When I decorate, I am going to be decorating with a lot of color, so I do like my foundation to be, white and black. And this my calico critter house, that's gonna stay. That's not going anywhere. My daughter made this because, as you know, my husband has been farming in the backyard with his own vegetables. And so my daughter made this for him. It says, Mom, Mrs. Veggie Family. It's so adorable. but my husband is doing wonderful with his garden, and his vegetables are doing really remarkable. I'm so proud of him. This summer, he did take a break from some of the crops that weren't doing so well. The bell peppers were like going bananas crazy. We were getting so many bell peppers. Tomatoes were doing good. The yellow squash was doing good. Zucchini, one of my favorites, zucchini, we did not get. I think we got one zucchini this summer so far. So we've been harvesting, vegetables here and there, but during the fall, I expect it to be better, way better. And my daughter likes to make things like this at school. She'll make things here at home, or she'll make things at school that that I just love. This one says never give up. And so whenever she makes something that I find just inspirational and just cute, I'll put it up. I'll hang it up for a while. And when I say while, it'll be like a whole year. But yeah, my table is very bare right now. We just have those Amazon trays, little trays that we got from Amazon. So I am going to completely change this. I definitely want a whole piece of floral arrangements or some kind of pumpkins, definitely a table runner, a lot of warmth colors. Same thing for my wreath. I want it to be a warm, beautiful, or neutral, but it's going to be changed. The kitchen right now I have is very minimal. Nothing special is out right now on my countertops. And so I do cook every day. I cook every day. So I make breakfast for my daughter, and then we always make dinner. So I like to have my counter space free. As you can see, this is one of those galley kitchens where you kind of walk through. So it's limited space and limited cabinets. And I like to have as much as I can to do my prep work and cooking. So I don't get a lot of crazy decor in the kitchen, but I may decorate right here on the ledge for the counter. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Well, thank y'all for taking a look at what my house looks like before. This is how it looks before, and pretty soon y'all will get to see what it looks like after. Well, thank y'all so much for joining me today. I hope y'all have a great day, and I will follow up with y'all when everything is said and done. Bye now.